Springbook Tower. Good evening. Sri Lankan 1150 is on approach.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Spinnaker 1911 ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Sri Lankan 1150 clear to land runway 32.
Spinnaker 1911 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. Spinnaker 1911 ready to taxi. Spinnaker 1911 taxi to runway 32.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Azure 6629er ready for pushback at Bravo 10. Azure 6629er cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. LATAM 7684 is on approach. LATAM 7684 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook ground. Azure 6629er ready to taxi.
Springbrook ground. Sri Lankan 1150 requesting taxi to the gates.
Azure 6629er taxi to runway 32.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Lufthansa 7348 is on approach. Lufthansa 7348 clear to land runway 32.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Southwest 5599 ready for pushback at Bravo 7. Southwest 5599 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower. Spinnaker 1911 ready for takeoff runway 32. Spinnaker 1911 cleared for takeoff runway 32.
Springbrook ground. Southwest 5599 ready to taxi. Southwest 5599 taxi to runway 32.
Sri Lankan 1150 taxi to gate Bravo 10.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Hazel 531 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Vietnam 7430 is on approach.
Springbrook ground. LATAM 7684 taxi to the gates.
Vietnam 7430 cleared to land runway 05.
Hazel 521 cleared for pushback. Latin 7684 taxi to gate Bravo 6. Springbrook ground Hazel the 521 ready to taxi. Hazel the 521 taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook Tower Azure 6629er ready for takeoff runway 32.
Springbrook ground Lufthansa 7348 requesting taxi to the gates.
Azure 6629er cleared for takeoff runway 32.
Lufthansa 7348 taxi to gate Bravo 7.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Air India 8286 is on approach. Air India 8286 cleared to land runway 32.
Southwest 55909 cleared for takeoff runway 32.
Copa 2277 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground Copa 2277 ready to taxi. Copa 2277 taxi to runway 05.
Springbrook ground, Vietnam 7430, requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Air China 4787 ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Vietnam 7430, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Air China 4787 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower Hazel the 521 ready for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground. Air China 4787 ready to taxi.
Hazel the 521 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Springbrook ground. Air India 8286 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air China 4787 taxi to runway 32.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Spirit 5793 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Air India 8286 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Spirit 5793 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. Spirit 5793 ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Berlin 5464 is on approach. Berlin 5464 cleared to land runway 32.
Springbrook Tower Copa 2277 ready for takeoff runway 05. Copa 2277 cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Spirit 5793 taxi to runway 32.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Austrian 90456 is on approach.
Springbrook Tower, Air China 4787, ready for takeoff runway 32.
Austria 90456, cleared to land runway 05.
Air China 4787, cleared for takeoff runway 32.
Springbook clearance. Good evening, Trans North 5817, ready for pushback at Charlie 2.